We're staying in our GF-1031 Southeast Madison Rev 1 drawing. And we're going to take a quick look now at batch plotting, which is also known as the publish command in AutoCAD. Now at the moment, we've only got a model tab and a layout tab. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the ISO A1 landscape layout tab, right click on it, and we're going to do move or copy. And we're going to move it to the end and create a copy by ticking the box and clicking on OK. So there's ISO A1 Landscape 2. It's exactly the same. Right click on Landscape 2, rename it, and we'll just call it Ground Floor. Now I'm only doing this so that we've got multiple layouts. They are exactly the same, but obviously I don't really have the time to create multiple layouts in a drawing right now, and it is a workflow thing. I just want to show you the workflow and how this all works. So we now have two layout tabs to work with. Now the best way to get to the publish command is on the output tab on the ribbon here. You can also, you'll notice down here, get to publish selected layouts on the new menu. It's up to you. You can select all the layouts and publish the selected layouts there if you want to. I prefer the old-fashioned way, which is up on the output tab on the ribbon. So there's batch plot there. So if I click on batch plot like so, you'll see the publish dialog box appear. Now yours may look like that. Click on the little triangle to show all the details. Now at the moment we do not have a sheet list because we haven't set up our settings in our page setup. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at our sheet names here and look at our publish options and so on. Now, one of the things we might want to do is instead of plotting to the plotter named in the page setup, we might want to go to PDF. And we might want to use a specific PDF, let's say high quality print. So you can override any page setups in the publish dialog box. That's great. We'll leave all of that as it is. And you'll notice you can also automatically load all of the drawings you've got open in AutoCAD. So they'll all appear in this list. I've only got the one drawing open with two sheets, which are my layouts, and one model tab. Now, what we're going to do, we don't need to plot from the model tab, so I'm going to select that there and click on this little icon here with the red minus on it. That removes that sheet from the list. And we also don't need all of this gobbledygook here for the sheet names. So I'm going to right click on the top one and I'm going to rename the sheet. And what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all of that like so. And we're going to have 001 space ISO A1 landscape. Press enter to confirm. And then the next one down, click on that one, right click, rename the sheet. And that will be 002 ground floor. Like so. Now that does not rename the layout tabs in the drawing. You are creating sheet names in a list that refer to those sheets in those layout tabs. So we've got everything set up now. We can go to our publish options. So as you can see, we're plotting to a PDF, so we can include all these settings. I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to leave that as it is. The only one you might want to change is the multi-sheet file option. So this is going to create a PDF with these two sheets in the same PDF file. I'll click on OK there. Now we've got number of copies is 1. I can also set precisions for things like manufacturing, architecture, civil engineering. I'm not going to worry about those, but you can go in and create your own precision settings. Now we can include a plot stamp. So I'm going to tick that box there and make sure you publish in the background, because if you've got about 40 drawings that you need to publish, it's going to hold up your AutoCAD for quite some time. If you publish in the background, AutoCAD will do it in the background and you can continue working on AutoCAD. So we've got everything set up apart from our plot stamp. So I'm going to go to plot stamp here and click on the button. We've got some default plot stamp fields set up. Now you'll notice there's an advanced button here. I'm going to click on that and we're going to have a location bottom left, which is fine, but we want it vertically up the sheet in the corner. And we're going to set up our X offset as, let's say, I'm going to go with 15 millimeters on each one. So that will be 15 millimeters off of the corner of the sheet going vertically from the bottom left corner. The font is a bit, don't like Seago. So I'm going to go there, click on the down arrow for the flyout, type C and select Calibri. The height, I'm going to go for 3mm. And it's going to be a single line plot stamp. Units, I want to be working in millimeters. Plot stamp unit should be millimeters. And weirdly enough, it's now gone a bit crazy on me because it was set to inches. So let's jump in there and put those back to 15 because it's converted those to millimeters from inches. And the height there should be 2.5, like so. So that's all good, like so. So I can OK that. And make sure here that your plot stamp parameter file, if you load it up, make sure it is using that millimeters plot stamp there. And we'll just open that and it basically applies it to the whole thing. Check on advanced just to check that that hasn't changed anything. Surprise, surprise, when you reset it, it does. So we need to go back and just reset those. It can be a little bit fiddly. So let's get this changed again to 15 and the Y offset 15. Make sure you go back to your Calibri and you want that height there to be 2.5mm. The units are now millimeters there, which is great. And you can offset that relative to the printable area or offset that relative to the paper border. I've gone offset to printable area. So that will be based on the printer limit, based on that PDF printer driver. So I'll OK that, and I'll OK that as well. Notice the preview has changed here. So that's all set up. Now what I do need to do is save all of these settings so that I can go back next Friday and do the same publish for the next set of drawings for the project. So I click on Save here, like so. One or more drawings have unsaved changes. Save the file so that a DSD file can be created. Now that's a bit of an annoying thing because basically I now can't save these. Now I've deliberately done it this way. It's kind of a schoolboy error, I guess, if you think about it. But every time you're about to do a publish, you should save. When I say save, you should save the drawing. Then you can go back in and set these settings, and then you can save your DSD file. Now, a DSD file is a drawing set description file. It will remember all of these settings, so the next time when you want to print the same sheets, you can click here, open the DSD file. Do I want to save the current list of sheets? Well, yes, I do, but I can't because my drawing hasn't been saved. So I'll just cancel that for the moment. But that DSD file is incredibly useful. So make sure before you jump into the publish command, you save your drawing and then go to the publish command. Then you can save your DSD file. Now, obviously, I haven't done that deliberately so that you can see that error, to save you the time of going through all of this and thinking, I didn't save the drawing. I'm going to have to reset all of my publish settings. So as you're watching the video now, you can obviously jump out and save your drawing and perhaps go back and do this again. But just make sure that you save your drawing before you publish any drawings in AutoCAD. Obviously, once you've done all of that and saved your DSD file, you simply hit the publish button and that will go off and ask you where do you want that PDF to be saved. It's that easy. I can click on publish like so. And as you can see, it's asking me if I go to exercise files there. And you can see there's my communicating design intent, creating output. I can save it to any of those folders as a PDF file. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to cancel it and I'm going to cancel the publish command as well. And no, I won't save the list of sheets in this case. But that's how you publish multiple layouts and the model tab if you need to from your AutoCAD drawings.